have survived where technology played an important role in it?
I believe it's in the event in teaching. So it plays a very important role in our teaching career, especially in the pandemic year.
How do you cope up with the changes of trends and advancement of the community?
By way of uh, keeping myself abreast with the trend in the use of technology, having my heart to learn about the use of it.
How has the medium of communication changed from then and now?
There's a very great difference in terms of the medium of instruction, in the sense that we are not having the face-to-face class with our students. So although we still make use of our English as a medium of communication in teaching the students, but still there's a great difference, and you will be having it online or in the face-to-face setup.
What changes in the system of education have you noticed then and now?
There is really a great change because from the previous, we adapted the face-to-face setup, whereas this time we're having the online setup, wherein it really has a very great effect to our students. So the changes really bring a very difficult setup for the teachers and the students.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, the school adjusted its educational system just to continue serving the quenching academic thirst of the students. With this, do you think that TTL and other government agencies concerning this global issue is doing great job with their decision?
They are trying to come up with something that would really help the educational system, because based on the statement given by the Deputy Secretary, the learning of our students must not be uh, must not be sacrificed due to this pandemic.
Do you support online classes that it is as effective as the face-to-face classes in terms of understanding and practicality in the modern Philippines?
It depends upon the location. So when I would say online classes, this is good for those students who's a very strong internet connection, but it is not applicable for those students who's probably living in the countryside, or probably whose location is not having a very strong internet connection.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I am Scarlett Jewel, and today I'm going to conduct a generation interview with my mother, Miss Novi Salazar, who belong to Generation X. So Mom, how was your day today?
I'm fine.
How's life now that it's pandemic?
It is difficult, but I am used to it.
What moment or event in your life that you have survived or went through where technology played an important role in it?
As a teacher, we are facing the pandemic, which is very difficult for us to adjust the new normal of education. There are a lot of reports to be accomplished online. So, technology plays the role in the new normal.
How do you cope up with the changes of trends and advancements of the community?
For me, as a law-abiding citizen, it is difficult, but I can do nothing but to accept the situation or the reality facing today, to follow the government told to us.
How has the medium of communication changed from then to now? For you, which is more preferably effective?
Today we're dealing of LDM to our pupils, which is more crucial to the pupils and the parents. They could hardly understand the lesson to be answered, unlike the face-to-face. Teachers are delivered personally to the pupils, or so the lessons are effectively understood by the pupils.
What changes in the system of education have you noticed then and now?
From normal education, where teachers and pupils are in the classroom and teaching, learning effectively took place to the pupils. The new normal used a lot of platforms of teaching such as LDM, distant learning, and online learning.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, the schools adjusted in educational system just to continue serving the quenching academic thirst of the students. With this, do you think that CHED, DepEd, and other government agencies concerning this global issue is doing a great job with their decision?
Our education system studied what is the best for the pupils. They are not just making their own decision without further studies in the DepEd personnel or in the higher ups. I believe that their decisions are accepted by the CHED.
Do you support the online classes that is as effective as the face-to-face classes in terms of understanding and practicality of the modern Filipinos?
I will support the online learning to the pupils so that their minds or their learning will not be stagnant. Since we are now facing the new normal, which is the pandemic, so we teachers are concerned on their own good or in their good future.
So that's all, and thank you for your time.
Miss Rosales, how was your day? How's your life now that it's pandemic?
I'm great, and as you observe, living now in a pandemic is difficult and progressing concerning this global issue. Everyone is affected.
What moment or event in your life that you have survived where technology played an important role in you?
So now that we're still in the source of COVID-19 outbreak, the presence of technologies to human lives are very important, and it's very helpful, especially in developing COVID-19 vaccine.
How do you cope up with the changes of trends and the advancement of the community?
Through socializing, following, and learning the rules of the trends within the community. With that, I can adapt to it so easily.
How has the medium of communication changed from then to now?
Through the advancement of technology, the medium of communication had changed completely, which is made more convenient, effective, and easier to transmit information from one place to another. Therefore, I prefer today's medium of communication compared to the traditional one.
What changes in the system of education have you noticed then and now?
So, before, the system of education is more on the traditional type of teaching and learning, and it is very inconvenient to those students who are doing their assignments and research papers due to insufficient resources of books and materials as reference. Today's system of education is a lot easier, convenient, and effective in terms of teaching and learning.
Due to COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, the schools adjusted its educational system just to serve the quenching academic thirst of the students. With this, do you think that CHED, DepEd, and other government agencies concerning this global issue is doing a great job with their decision?
I think they did the most of their jobs, but somehow the other school-related programs have been delayed due to lack of government funds to use, and not all students have accommodated in the programs they have implemented, just like the distribution of gadgets to the students who can afford, and as well as the improvement and stability of the internet connectivity.
Do you support the online classes that it is as effective as the face-to-face classes in terms of understanding and practicality of the modern Filipinos?
So now that this pandemic, I am still supporting online classes, but in terms of their teaching, understanding, learning, and practicality, is not as effective as the face-to-face classes.
Ms. Rosales, thank you for giving your time today. Have a blessed day and God bless.
Thank you so much for having me today. Have a nice day and God bless you too.
Hello everyone!
everyone, good afternoon. I'm Scarlett Joel Bergunia, a BA Ed student, and today I'm going to conduct a generation interview with my friend Miss Abigail Arasad, who belong to Generation Z, which is the Zoomers. So Miss Abigail, how was your day today?
It was good.
How was your life now that it's pandemic?
Okay siya, nga lisod.
What moment or event in your life that you have survived or went through where technology played an important role in it?
So for me, technology had a big role in making me and my mom being stay connected. With the use of phones, through chats and video calls and all.
How do you cope up with the changes of trends and advancement of community?
By adjusting with the changes and adopting its trends.
How has the medium of communication changed from then to now? For you, which is more preferably effective?
The medium of communication now to then had a big changes. And I would say that the medium of communication now is preferably effective because of how we are advanced today.
What changes in the system of education have you noticed then and now?
A big changes because of the pandemic we're facing right now. Kay sa una mong god is mag face-to-face ta, like mato ta sa school. And karon is nanay na, kuan nga, like blended learning, online classes. So, mo na po na siya mo'y bagong norm bitaw, like bagong ginagamit ron kay agi sa pandemic.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, the schools adjusted its educational system just to continue serving the quenching academic thirst of the students. With this, do you think that CHED, DepEd, and other government agencies concerning this global issue is doing a great job with their decision?
For me, somehow effective. Like, napadayon ra bitaw jud. Napadayon ra. Pero, as I observe mong good is, padili ta ng students maka-learn. Like, naiuban mag-depend sa internet. Dayon, like, sa primary pod, akong na-observe, like, naman ko'y pagumangkon. Kay, dili siya may mag-answer sa iyang modules. Like, ako, dili sa iyang mami, ana, bitaw mo. Muna, ay, duwa-duwa nga, way effective ang yapon nilang pagkuhan o dili ba?
Do you support the online classes that is as effective as the face-to-face classes in terms of understanding and practicality of the modern Filipinos?
No, I don't support. Like, lahira jud ang online classes to sa face-to-face kay mas effective man gud ang face-to-face kay daghan sila ma-learn. So sa online kasi kay daghan kayo silang alibay, like para lang dili makasulod sa ilang online classes kay namin uban kapulan di ba? Salig na din sila sa kuan, like mag-Google, mag-search,
Yes.
ano. Dili jud siya effective. Yes, I agree.
So, that's all. Thank you, Miss Abigail Arasad.
Hi everyone, I am Maria Carmen and today I will be conducting a generation interview with my friend here, Sam. Hi Sam!
Hi, Mom.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's great to hear. So now I will be proceeding to my first question. What moment or event in your life that you have survived or went through where technology played an important role in it?
That time when I set my mother phone to play games.
Okay. So next question. How do you cope up with the changes of trends and advancements of the community?
By making friends with someone that also have gadget.
Okay. So, how has the medium of communication changed from then to now? For you, which is more preferably effective?
We barely have them to fun because of our gadget.
Oh, that's right. So, number 4, what changes in the system of education have you noticed then and now?
I can never meet my friend and teacher, and I get fun to read it on more and more.
Okay. So, due to the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, The schools adjusted its educational system just to continue serving the quenching academic thirst of the students. With this, do you think that CHED, DepEd, and other government agencies concerning this global issue is doing a great job with their decision?
Oo, kay bisa na grako sa balay magkita laki hapon ni sa ako ang classmate of teacher agi sa online class.
Because of online class. And now last question, Sam. Do you support the online class that it is as effective as the face-to-face classes in terms of understanding and practicality of the modern Filipinos?
Depende ma'am kay mas ganahan ko sa face to face kay makatula ko sa ako ang classmate.
Okay, so that's all for my interview for you, Sam. So thank you for cooperating with me. Have a great day.